Hello everyone, my name is Sir Spooks, and today we'll take a look at the top 50 scariest videos of 2022. All the videos shown are ones I already featured in my videos this year. Also, all of these videos were uploaded by their respective owners in 2022, so if there's a video you think was snubbed, then it might be because that particular video was uploaded before 2022. Also, be sure to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any of the new videos coming out in 2023. And please leave a like on this video. Thank you guys so much for all the support this year. It means more than you know. So, with all that said, I hope you enjoyed this very long and scary compilation. Let's begin. Francesca Batuez posted the following clip to her TikTok account a while ago and seems to showcase her and a friend participating in the always popular Bloody Mary challenge. For those who are unaware, in order to do this challenge, one must repeat the name Bloody Mary in front of a mirror 3 times, and it is said that she will appear. What happens next depends on which version of the urban legend you are told. Many have done this game, and Francesca is just one of them. Throughout the video, all actually seem to be going relatively well. However, that all changes in the blink of an eye. As Francesca makes her way through a long corridor, she notices something heart-stopping that causes her to freeze up. Take a look.
Ascolta, devo andare a vedere che cazzo erano quei numeri. Vai tu. Numeri di come? Io starei qua. Sì, ma aspetta, vai di su. Fai un attimo di sopra. Vabbè, dai. Qua non c'è niente. Che cazzo è? Vai via,
The creepy
What the fuck was that on the floor, bruh? I'm out.
figure can be seen moving down the hallway, which obviously frightens the uploader, causing her to end the recording right then and there, perhaps out of sheer terror and panic. To this day, she's not 100% sure what this entity is, but many believe it to be Bloody Mary, given the challenge that her and her friend performed. It could obviously also be a hoax. But if this video is genuine, then it is just further proof that you should never play this game under any circumstances, unless you want to be haunted for the rest of your life. A Reddit user named Genuine Intrigue posted an extremely creepy and eerie video to the Ghost subreddit just a little over 5 months ago, and ever since then it has been the subject of much debate and speculation, as you will see why in just a moment. The video in question seems to be some sort of security camera footage filmed in the uploader's backyard late at night, and starts off simple enough. There doesn't seem to be anything creepy happening here, at least not for a bit. But then, in just a matter of seconds, something absolutely terrifying happens that has been freaking out the homeowner ever since he reviewed the footage the next morning and saw what he ended up capturing. Take a look.
Come on now, what was that? I mean, if that ain't a ghost, I don't know what is, bro.
If you look hard enough, you should be able to make out what appears to be some sort of ghostly apparition slowly walking across the uploader's backyard before it ultimately disappears into thin air. By taking a look at the figure, it's apparent that it looks like a ghostly figure, which it seems everyone in the comments agrees upon. But is it real? To this day, this eerie video has not been explained, and it looks like it may never be. A man named Chris runs a popular YouTube channel, Urbex Hill, which typically consists of uploads relating to him exploring creepy and abandoned places, many of which are haunted. However, this following video, published to his channel just over a month ago, is not paranormal in nature whatsoever. It is simply an outright scary and disturbing video that will make your skin crawl. In the video, Chris ventures out to explore the abandoned and historic Westinghouse Electric Factory located in Cleveland, Ohio. As he walks around through the factory, he finds that the place is in complete shambles and has certainly seen better days. But he also makes a terrifying discovery in the process.
This place is so wet.
You said it's so wet.
Scared the fuck out of me. Yo. You need some help, bro?
What? Oh, hell no.
Yo.
What's going on here?
Fuck that.
I ain't
Ain't not even responding. I'm gonna leave him alone. Get the fuck out of his way.
As he turns the corner, Chris makes an audible gasp as he spots what appears to be a homeless man crouched in the corner, who either doesn't notice Chris or decides not to pay any attention to him.
Bruh, you was gonna walk up on that dude and he was gonna do something to you. Straight up. You can't be sitting in the building like that in the dark, chilling, and not be mentally crazy, boy. Want to do something to somebody. It ain't happen. I ain't walking up on him.
10 minutes later, you can make out something else on the left side of the screen that Chris seemingly did not notice at the time.
Let's keep going. There's a lot of bats down here too. Damn. Let's keep going. There's a lot of bats down here too. Damn.
Oh! I'm trying to figure out, was that the same guy or was that a different person? Y'all let me know down in the comments.
A couple of minutes later, while exploring an especially run-down section of the building, Chris is shocked by a discovery that makes him stop dead in his tracks, frozen in terror. Take a look.
Damn, there's a bunch of homeless people down here.
A few minutes go by before Chris eventually decides to leave and call it a day, which was probably for the best. Although these people may have been harmless, it is definitely not something you should ever wait around to find out for sure.
That's crazy. That's wild.
illuminate Paranormal is a popular YouTube channel that frequently uploads videos of them exploring various abandoned places from around the world and conducting frightening paranormal investigations, many of which have chilled their fan base to the core. In this particular video, published to their channel on May 2nd, 2022, illuminate ventures out to an underground shelter, which has definitely seen better days as evidenced by the footage he was able to film. In the clip, we watch as the cameraman wanders around the halls of the underground shelter, searching for anything of interest, but for a while comes up with absolutely nothing. All he sees around him is the dark and grimy halls, which have been abandoned and forgotten long ago. But at around the 3.5 minute mark, something quite creepy happens that catches the cameraman off guard. Take a look. Afterward, the man proceeds to investigate other areas of the shelter, most likely with his heart racing out of his chest due to what just happened to him moments ago. However, unfortunately for him, his heart won't be able to catch a break too much longer, because he is in for yet another scare.
1968. Interesting. No way, I just saw that.
Toward the end of the video, the uploader is shown walking in a more tight and narrow area of the shelter, which most likely added to the uploader's nightmare fuel. And unfortunately for him, there is about to be even more fuel added.
Oh, wait. Because
Not long after this, the uploader proceeds to make his way out of the building as fast and as safely as he can, luckily making it out in one piece. However, had he stayed in there even just a little bit longer, there is truly no telling what horrible things could have happened to him.
Yeah.
Luckily, we don't have to find out what. I'm proud to reveal the next design in the cryptid collection, Bigfoot. I love the design and I hope that you do too. So if you want to support the channel and get yourself an awesome piece of merch, go to bonfire.com/BigfootLimited. If you ever wanted me to narrate a sentence you wrote, now is your chance. I will be handpicking 10 random viewers that buy a Bigfoot shirt and narrate almost anything you'd want. You'll be contacted using the email you purchased with. The Bigfoot campaign will be running for 14 days. Be sure to get yours at bonfire.com/BigfootLimited before it's too late. Thank you so much for your support. There's sort of an unspoken agreement of sorts that cornfields are a little creepy. We aren't necessarily sure why, but there's just something about them that's ripe for fear. Which is probably why so many different horror movies have scenes that take place in them. The following video, uploaded by TikTok user Casey Dusted, shows that our fears of cornfields are not unfounded. The caption says that a farmer a couple of miles down the road from Casey sent over the video in question. The farmer has also allegedly been hearing strange things during the night. Take a look at the eerie video and make sure that you have the volume on your speakers turned up.
Hey. Sound like hyenas or something. Wolves.
hello? Hello?
As you can hear, a strange giggling noise is seemingly coming from somewhere in the cornfield. Although the farmer can be seen trekking his way through the fields in search of the source of the giggling, the video abruptly ends after he says hello. To this day, nobody's quite sure exactly what could be heard in the cornfield that day.
My man living in that movie where they call Children of the Corn. That's where he living at.
Or who the voice belonged to. What do you think about this particular clip? Who was in the fields that day? Let me know your theories in the comments below. A TikTok user named Jaina0992 uploaded this short but nonetheless interesting video to his account, which starts off with utter chaos as we hear a couple of people in the background screaming. It is presumed that they are looking at something that's freaking them all out, but we don't really get a good look at what it is right away. The uploader points his camera in the direction of the thing before it eventually makes an appearance. Take a look.
Yeah, he is.
Out of nowhere, a small creature.
I ain't gonna lie. That's crazy. That's wild. Man, that's wild.
Creature can be seen hobbling away, which just causes the crowd of people surrounding it to freak out and scream even harder than before, absolutely horrified as to what they just witnessed. Many people believe that this may be an El Duende, a humanoid figure of folklore with variations from Iberian, Ibero-American, and Filipino cultures, comparable to dwarves, gnomes, or leprechauns. Did this TikTok user actually end up filming proof of the El Duende existing, or is this just a weird-looking animal that nobody knows of yet? Either way, the crowd's reaction definitely made it seem like it wasn't a hoax.
Nothing to cut out like that.
With the release of this year's Nope, it seems as though many people are getting back into the swing of things when it comes to investigating the existence of UFOs and alien life. One of the many people who have allegedly come into close contact with a UFO is the brother of this Reddit user named KiamH2230. KiamH says that when he first saw the footage, he was understandably pretty freaked out by it all. The Reddit user asked him for all the details, and his brother sent him the footage. Quote, I recorded this on my Sony Xperia 5 in East Kilbride, Scotland, on 10th of September 2022 at 8 p.m. There are two objects in the sky moving at a steady speed. They were not massive, I reckon about the size of a Jeep, maybe twice that size at most. Definitely smaller than a plane and a lot bigger than a drone. They had no lights, no wings, no windows, and no propellers. They also were completely silent. The objects looked a lot bigger in real life. In the video, the objects appear to be black, but in real life they had a similar color to a cloud, not quite white, but not quite gray. They looked to have a sphere or tic-tac shape. They looked solid and metallic. They seemed to have some smoke coming out of them sometimes, but it was hard to know if it was just them moving through clouds, causing an effect that looked like smoke. In terms of height, they were flying about twice the height of a typical city building, definitely lower than a plane would travel in. End quote.
See that? Is that? There's two of them. Where's the other one? Where's the other one? I don't know what the hell that is. Where's the other one? I don't know where that one is. Where's the other one? Where's the other one? Wait, just this one there. What's that? What in the name of is that? It's probably like
really low, so it's about like the height of a building. So it's not like in the sky. What the name of it? What is that?
And you see the second one over there, bruh, in the front. It's one in the head. It's one ahead of that motherfucker. That's wild.
So there's two. That's just a second one's one. No, I'm just gonna focus on this one. There was two. Oh no, there was like. There's a second. By watching the footage, the strange objects in the sky certainly don't appear to be anything of the ordinary. They appear to be something much more fascinating. Of course, we also have to put a lot of trust in the videographer here, because obviously we weren't there to see this video be filmed. But I'm curious, what do you make of this video? Did this person end up filming legitimate proof of the existence of aliens? Were these two objects in the sky something much less sinister? Be sure to let me.
That don't mean they aliens, man. It can be somewhere, something from another country, man. Some type of technology that that they might have that you don't know what this is, man. Because the government, bro, we're gonna call them the government. People in power, dog. They can have anything. Your ass won't even know.
Know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Signs and Signals is a rapidly growing paranormal investigation channel on YouTube, and it's for a good reason. Their videos are almost always loaded with tons of incredibly creepy moments, and it seems as if with each video of theirs, things get more and more terrifying. In this particular upload, the group heads on out to an allegedly haunted place known as the House That Knocks, which surprisingly enough looks to be in relatively good condition, all things considered. But that does not mean that the house isn't creepy, because it most certainly is, as you're about to see. Throughout the vast majority of the video, we follow the crew as they make their way through the house, proceeding to check every room. They don't seem to find anything for a long while, so they eventually decide to make an effort to contact any potential spirits in the house by using a debug box. And sure enough, it doesn't take long at all for things to start hitting the fan as the crew proceeds to hear this unsettling noise somewhere nearby.
What the heck? Where is that coming from? Is that from upstairs or?
I think it's coming from the attic.
Did you see? Dude, the closet door's closed. I didn't close the closet.
Are you sure you didn't close that closet?
I swear I didn't close the closet.
You're...
Dude, it's spinning, man. How did that thing go up there and down there and not like fall into pieces?
Dude, what the man?
I didn't know that even played the music. Man, you crazy going in there.
We can't just run from this. People give us so much for this.
You said you can't just run. Yes, you can.
As you can see, the music box was the source of the eerie noise they had been hearing, but obviously the big question is, how in the world did this music box start playing seemingly all by itself? We obviously know that music boxes are incapable of doing that, meaning somebody or something must have wound it up and then left. Another interesting thing to point out is that this same music box could be seen at around the 5.5-minute mark in the video, albeit in a different place. Although at this point the crew is undoubtedly growing more and more scared by the second, they continue on with their investigation, which proves to be a mistake, as they soon come into contact with something terrifying.
Straight up, bro. I ain't messing with you.
They didn't can't see it at the time of the recording, but right behind one of the men you can make out what appears to be a strange shadow-like figure lurking in the darkness, almost as if it's waiting for its next victim. It's just a good thing that the folks over at Signs and Signals managed to get out soon after, or else who knows what kind of terrifying things could have happened to them. Over on Reddit, a user named RegularJoe500 uploaded a creepy video that was recorded on a security camera outdoors, providing a bit of context along the way, stating, quote, "A horse died in this pasture beside my house a couple years ago. There are currently no animals in this pasture. The horse was black. This one appears to be white." End quote. So with that out of the way, let's take a look and see what Joe is talking about.
I see it. Oh, bro, that's clear as day. First I didn't see it. I see those people.
As you can see, if you take a good look at the background, a strange white horse can be seen walking along the pasture, before the video eventually shuts off without any sort of explanation. So what do you think is happening here? The horse in the video definitely appears to be a little bit ghostly, although it could be something easily explainable, such as another horse wandering around nearby that ended up walking into the frame of the camera. But Joe is sure that no horses were in the pasture. Regardless, I will let you be the judge.
No, Joe.
The following video, posted to TikTok by a woman going by the username WhitMarie1, looks like a wholesome and innocent video on the surface. In it, we hear Whitney trying to get her horse's attention, who are all too busy relaxing outside to hear their owner. It only takes Whitney a couple of seconds to realize that her horses are stopped still and looking at something. Naturally curious, Whitney proceeds to look around and scan the area for any sign of what her horses are so captivated by. Although she doesn't initially notice anything, that changes relatively quickly.
Taxi. Hey.
That sounds irritating. What the? Hey. Oh. Whoa.
Out of nowhere, a deep and menacing voice can be heard coming from somewhere nearby saying, "Hey," before just a couple of seconds later, the same voice produces an incredibly unsettling laugh.
Now we see why the horses were scared, man. That was evil.
In the description of the upload, Whitney says that the entire incident left her completely speechless, and it seems as if the commenters on the post are as equally confused as she is. Was this some sort of entity roaming around the area, trying to startle her? Was it just a prank? Or was this a hoax? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Imagine you're in the McDonald's drive-thru at night, simply trying to get some food and go home for the rest of the night. But what ends up happening instead is you find yourself in the middle of a genuinely terrifying situation. That's exactly what happened to a woman on TikTok named Chrissy, who says that while in the drive-thru, this disturbed person attempted to open up every single door on her vehicle.
So this person just tried to get in my car a few times. Luckily, all of the doors are locked. No, don't fucking do it. No. Yeah. Still locked. What the fuck?
Thankfully, all the doors ended up being locked. It's tough to think about what could have possibly happened to Chrissy had even one of the doors been unlocked, waiting for this disturbed individual to simply enter the vehicle. The following video was published to TikTok in March of 2022 by username MrFender76. In the footage, we see the uploader wander around through a forest during the middle of the night, where he is surrounded by nothing but pure darkness. He starts to talk to the camera and demonstrates just how bright his brand new flashlight is and calls it amazing, implying that he is about to go explore the forest even deeper. A moment later, he picks his camera back up off the ground, but at this point, things have already gotten terrifying. Take a close look.
Look how freaking bright that is. This is amazing. Yeah, so these.
If you missed it, I don't blame you. A creepy arm can be seen wrapped around a tree on the right-hand side of the screen farther back, but it pulls away as soon as the lights turn on. Do you see it now? Understandably, this video has creeped out many who have seen it, and it seems as if nobody can come up with a concrete explanation as to what this could have been. The arm appears to be long and lanky, causing some to speculate that this could belong to that of a humanoid creature, which definitely seems likely. However, it is also possible that this was just a hoax. Whatever the case may be, there's no denying that this would be one of the last things you would want to see in the forest late at night. Even if you yourself are not a patient, a hospital is never a fun place to be. There is just something so oddly discomforting about being inside one of these buildings, and it is a fear that millions of people all around the world have. This video, posted in May of 2022 by a Reddit user named BoredGuyOnline, shows us that sometimes there are legitimately terrifying things that can be found while inside of a hospital. In the video, we watch as the uploader walks around the hospital, which looks to have long corridors and an eerie atmosphere. As the video goes on, second by second, we watch the uploader wander around through the corridors, which seems innocent enough. Sure, the place looks creepy, but there isn't actually anything creepy lingering inside. Or is there? For just a brief second, you can see what appears to be some sort of ghost or shadow figure walk out of the door, while the uploader passes right on by before stopping and doing a double take, surely not believing what his eyes saw. To this day, nobody is quite sure what exactly was captured on that footage that day, and the uploader has not come forward with any new pieces of evidence to support this video. For now, it will have to remain an unsolved mystery.
That's crazy. That's crazy, my boy.
Douglas Windsor McLoney III has a pretty standard-looking Instagram account. If you were to be scrolling around on your Instagram and you happen to stumble upon his account, you probably wouldn't think twice about it. By taking a quick look at what he posts, you will quickly find out that he posts some relatively random stuff. But seeing as how he is a chef, he typically posts photos and videos of his food, which certainly makes sense. However, there's one video on Douglas's account that definitely stands out like a sore thumb among the rest. The video, which was posted a little over a week ago to his Instagram, shows security camera footage recorded outside of Douglas' home and shows a genuinely terrifying visitor that he did not invite. Take a look.
Somebody tell me what that is, bro.
You see his face clearly. Right there.
A strange, gangly figure can be seen slowly walking around the outside of Douglas' home while hunched over. The figure in question appears to be incredibly pale and seemingly featureless. Douglas quipped that this is his new friendly neighbor, but he is obviously quite freaked out by what he ended up filming on his security camera overnight. What do you think this terrifying figure is? Is this just a human with an extremely strange appearance? Is this something more sinister? Or is this just somebody messing with him? Let's hope it's the last option.
No, bro. That's great.
As evidenced in the following video published to TikTok by username DinoNugget741, he definitely has quite a haunted house, or more particularly, a haunted basement. The video starts off with him walking down into the basement with his young son for some assistance in the investigation. As the pair head down further, they begin to hear some genuinely strange noises.
Why you got your son walking down first? Come on, Dad. You tripping.
Dino then makes his way into one of the corners of the basement, walking quietly and carefully so as not to disturb any potential spirits that may be angry inhabiting his basement, when all of a sudden a string of terrifying events occur. Take a look.
Hey,
Stop. All right. We're gonna make a run for it. Just go. Shit. Hold on. Oh, shit. Good. No, go. There you go. We gotta get out of here.
The two pause to take a bit of a breather before heading right back into their investigation, but that, of course, ends up proving to be a bad idea.
Frank, there's nothing there. Stay by me. Stay right fucking by me. This is a bad idea. Just chill out. Oh shit, it's still there. What the fuck are we gonna do?
I don't know.
You got your phone?
No, I don't.
Even though what was captured was genuinely terrifying, it is quite remarkable how such a young kid was able to be so brave, because most kids of his age definitely would have been able to do what he did. Let's just hope that today this family's house is not plagued with spirits, and they are all able to live a happy, peaceful life together.
right, guys.
This video from Peru showcases a woman filming something incredibly strange and creepy happening right down the street from her. Immediately, it becomes clear that this isn't just something ordinary.
Dios mío, es una persona. No, no es una persona doblada. ¿Pero qué es? Ay, madre, no. Como bien cerrado. Diosito, Dios mío, ¿qué es eso? Ay, no. Pasa, por favor.
That's crazy.
The video goes on and the figure materializes itself a bit more, seeming to look like some sort of scary humanoid creature. To this day, it's not exactly clear what it was that this TikToker saw that day, but many theories are online. Many seem to think that this is simply a person, but that in itself is pretty strange. What do you think this is? Be sure to let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. This next video was published to the highly popular High Strangeness subreddit, which is essentially one big collection of all sorts of photos, videos, and stories relating to the paranormal, UFOs, ancient cultures, cryptozoology, anomalies, and other strange things. The video begins with a crowd of people talking in very loud and excited voices about something, before the camera pans up to reveal that they are all gathered there to look at what appears to be a UFO hovering not too far in the sky above them. What happens next is so fast that if you blink, you'll miss it. Watch this next part very carefully. Just as soon as it appears, the strange object in the sky can be seen darting out of view at an alarmingly high speed.
What the fuck?
If you go back and replay the video, you can see many people pointing at the object in the sky, tracing the object with their arms, as it
Bruh, that thing went by so fast after they seen it. I mean, you can't help but to think that was an alien spaceship, man.
flies out of view. There's one man in the video wearing an orange and white hoodie who can be seen looking completely baffled a couple of seconds after the UFO flies out of sight. By all accounts, this footage definitely looks real.
That shit.
But
bruh.
what exactly were they looking at?
I mean, that.
Was it
they don't
actually
give no
UFO?
that shit.
And is this legitimate
You
footage
got
of their
technology
existence?
like that, bro. They
Be
have
sure
it,
to let
bruh.
me know all of your thoughts in the comments
right.
below. Dark Ghost Paranormal is a super popular paranormal investigation YouTube channel that has garnered a big following throughout the years, thanks to their genuinely frightening videos, where they explore some of the most haunted places imaginable. This video is no different. In the video, the group is exploring the scary location in question, and around the 10-minute mark, they get their first signal that they may not be as alone in there as they initially thought they were. Things seemingly slow down for a few minutes, but they pick right back up again, as evidenced by this horrifying moment at around the 13-minute mark. Take a look and see for yourself.
Time to go. Time for me to go. Gotta get up out of there. Couldn't be me. I'm gone. Quickness.
As always in videos like this one, there's truly no shortage of horrifying moments that are sure to make the hair on the back of your neck stand up. Shortly after these creepy incidents, the group decides to leave and call it a day, which was most likely the best decision for their own safety. Let's just hope that they don't go back to this particular location in the future, so as to not agitate the spirits even further. UFOs are a topic of fascination for millions of people around the world who seem dead set on proving the existence of aliens. And despite the fact that we still haven't gotten any concrete answers, people still continue to believe and investigate. Even this year, we had an alien/UFO movie in the form of Jordan Peele's Nope. The following video posted to Reddit will make you believe in extraterrestrial life even more if you don't already. The footage in question was shot by a photographer named Carlos Franco, which shows him setting up his camera equipment in the middle of the night, ready to get a good shot of something up in the sky above him. What is it? Well, let's take a look, shall we? Amazingly, the object seen in Carlo's camera has a startling resemblance to that of a genuine alien UFO. Many people in the comments section of this video seem completely convinced of this video's authenticity. Others, however, believe that it could also be a drone, but no one has a definitive answer. It is definitely one of the more realistic looking videos relating to UFOs that you can find on the internet, which is why it has been gaining so much attention on the internet as of recently. What do you think? Is this legitimate footage of UFOs floating around in our world? If so, what do you think they want with us? Are they friend or foe? We may never know for sure.
They come down here and start talking shit.
This woman on TikTok says that she swears that her and her brothers hear what they believe is a skinwalker every single night, which is certainly something you wouldn't want to be hearing on a nightly basis. This time around, she decides to pull out her phone camera to see if she could manage to film one of the noises she hears every night on camera for the first time, to prove to the world that what she's hearing is real. Take a listen.
I'm determined to get it on video, dude. This is bullshit.
Very obviously blatantly hearing skinwalkers right now.
Dude, there's no way that this isn't getting this shit. Alright, you better be able to hear it on this.
Not that loud.
Yeah, but still.
Still.
Yeah. Let's see if I can get it out there. That's ridiculous.
Help me! It's
Literally. Dude, there's no way. You gotta be hearing this shit. No. No fucking way. Oh my god.
blatantly hearing skinwalkers right now.
All right, let me know what y'all like about it. Let me know if y'all like this stream, these ghost videos. I might start doing more of these. You know, I'm gonna end this one. My daughter keep calling me, so I'll get back with y'all later, man, for some more ghost videos, man. See if y'all jump scared. Byron the Creator. Subscribe to the channel.